everything at the right temp there?
I put it on toast.
Okay.
That's the lowest setting.
Okay, so what are we doing here? What's going on? What's happening?
So Pop-Tarts, I saw this at the grocery experience and thought we need to try this.
That sounds like a prog rock band.
Yeah.
Grocery experience.
The grocery experience.
1978 to 1981.
Is it grocery or grocery? We don't need to
I say grocery.
Right now.
Grocery sounds weird to me.
It's a lot.
But you probably say groceries. A grocery store.
Anyway, what'd you get?
Pop-Tarts new pretzel Pop-Tarts. Pretzel chocolate in this case. They also had like a cinnamon one.
I think we might be in Bernie Hanna territory right now.
Oh, it is burning. It's burning! Oh my god!
Do we have to repop? Do we have to retoast?
No. This is perfectly toasted.
Suddenly I'm like, I smell it's burning.
Great, when the fire alarm goes
Here,
off.
take that over to Colleen.
Also, Bradley's usually the one, because he's got a
It's
super-powered
chocolate.
sniffer.
No,
He's usually the one that notices that before I do.
It's not burnt. It's just crispy.
It's crispy for
And
sure.
it's because the innards are leaking out. Okay, so it's a Pop-Tart. It actually looks like it has some kind of weird pretzel crust on the outside.
Is it for sure meant to be toasted?
Yeah.
Because...
It says right here.
Okay.
For toaster. For microwave. For freezer.
Oh, what?
Ew. What?
Who does
What
that?
blasphemer puts it
I
in?
feel like we need
Put
to pop
pouch
one...
in freezer, wait 20 minutes, enjoy that frosty tart.
Okay.
That is dumb.
That just sounded like an insult. Can you pop one in the toaster for Halls?
Holly, do you want to just have half of mine?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, there you go. So come on over and get it. It looks like a Pop-Tart. Feels
That's
like a
sneaker.
It's got like some salt on the top, like a pretzel. It's got a pretzel-y kind of color to it. And I know it has
Careful, it's hot.
chocolate on the inside. I'm not satisfied with the sealing
The
of it.
ceiling?
The seal
I mean the seal.
around
Yeah,
the
yeah.
outside.
I meant like the roof.
No, it doesn't feel like it's sealed well.
I mean, it's mass produced.
It currently feels too hot.
Came off a belt.
Just giving you all my opinions. It's...
It smells, I mean, it's a Pop-Tart. Okay, stick it in your mouth.
I'm afraid to. It looks really hot. Can you guys go first?
Yeah.
And then tell me if it burns your tongue.
I can feel the heat radiating
It's not
off
burnt.
of the
It's not burnt.
Okay. All right, get into it. Hot. Oh, okay. It's not what I was... It's hard to know what you're gonna get.
It's very, it is pretzel-y though.
Pop-Tart?
It is, I will give it, it has pretzel qualities.
It does.
It's not like,
it tastes the salt.
it's not like when they're like, oh, it's dill pickle popcorn. You're like, well, it doesn't taste like dill pickle.
Yeah.
This tastes like a
disappointed.
pretzel. I
It
mean,
does. What do you think?
I like it in the way that I would like a Pop-Tart, although my criticism with Pop-Tarts is there's not enough filling.
Oh.
But it's a good salty sweet snack.
Yeah. I actually don't hate it. And I actually like it, I think, better than I like other
Because
Pop-Tarts.
it's warm.
Right.
Well,
And I don't like... The thing about other Pop-Tarts... This, you know what it is about this one?
the salt.
The salt.
Mm-hmm.
You get the salty and the sweet.
Mm-hmm.
And that's exciting to me. I think regular Pop-Tarts are kind of boring. It's been a long time since I've had one. But...
I don't understand. I like Pop-Tarts in the way that you can like a Pop-Tart, but I don't like people who eat raw Pop-Tarts. Remember when that happened? It very distinctly for me happened in the late 90s.
My kids do. I mean, they don't
I
eat
think
Pop-Tarts,
that's when
but
it
when
became available. Like all of a sudden you'd start seeing them. I have this distinct memory of seeing them in vending machines and thinking that's just wrong.
Oh man, that got me through college.
Yeah, but
Pop-Tarts?
you have to
Vending
put them in a
machine
toaster. You don't just
No,
eat them.
You just eat it. You just eat it.
What's your favorite Pop-Tart flavor?
Cherry. Iced or frosted cherry.
Frosted strawberry.
Me too.
I always
And-
prefer cherry.
Or the cinnamon sugar maple thing.
No, I would eat this.
Okay, but you guys, I really do think it's the salt that makes it.
Yeah.
It's a sophisticated flavor palette.
I was going to say, Holly, you have not given us your full thoughts on the Pop-Tart.
I ate my portion.
Yeah?
And I liked it, and I'll never eat this again.
Oh.
Alrighty.
Okay.
What's the drizzle on the top?
Chocolate. It's just like a chocolate icing.
It's like a whole different consistency than the inner chocolate.
Yeah, it's like a frosting-y chocolate versus like a pasty chocolate.
Is this a limited time thing? Or is this
No, it says
forever
new.
thing?
It says new. And you know what I will give Pop-Tarts?
What?
Surprisingly, there's not a lot of ingredients.
Really? Tell me more.
Flour, sugar, oil, corn syrup, dextrose, which is just sugar, high fructose corn syrup, so there's 3 sweeteners, and flour. And then it contains 2% or less salt, milk chocolate, and some of those things have a lot of ingredients in them, but essentially it's pretty basic.
Interesting that they don't market these anymore as a breakfast food,
right?
But as a snack food.
It's in all the time.
Yeah.
You guys, we are missing out. Because have you looked at the Pop-Tarts flavors recently?
Well, I did. When I picked these up, I looked at some of the other flavors. They had some weird, like fruit combo things that I just thought looked like garbage.
Okay, here's what I'm seeing
Okay.
on their website. Chocolate cupcake that looks like a Hostess cupcake.
I didn't see that.
They have a chocolate chip cookie dough one that I'm interested in subscribing to. They've got all different types of products now, like Pop-Tart Bites that come in a bag and you can just eat them
I've
like
seen
chips.
those.
Who knew? They've got like sticks, Pop-Tart sticks.
Okay.
They have another one called Simply Frosted. So it's like its own product, Pop-Tarts Simply. And this one is a frosted orchard apple cinnamon. And I don't know what that means. Maybe like the ingredients are more
Basic
or something.
They have a Pop-Tart, Fruit Loop Pop-Tart, looks like.
I mean,
yeah.
exciting
I did
times
see
to be living.
Wow.
But what's interesting about the Pop-Tarts is that, do you remember there was a period at which Pop-Tarts were Pop-Tarts and they were the coolest thing, and then Toaster Strudel came along?
And Toaster Strudel blew them out of the water. But I think we had this conversation very briefly the other day. You loved Toaster Strudel when Toaster Strudel was first on the scene.
Yeah.
But when you go back, you can't go home, you guys. When
No,
you go back to revisit,
they're vile. And you know what the
not as
worst
good.
part is?
What?
The egg ones. Have you ever had those? Like
Yes.
the savory ones?
Yes,
Those
I
are
had.
not good.
I had an ill-advised moment where I was like, "Well, this is great. I should try this," and then I did try it, and it was ill-advised. How many Cobras for this Pop-Tart experience?
For what it is, I'm going to give it 4.
I was gonna give it a 4 as well, Holly.
You'd give it a 3.